How's it going, everybody? All right, let's get diving into this one. So first off, let's start off with Tesla here. Overall, so the first thing I want to look at here is the monthly on this thing. Um as of now, you can see we have broke base. 346 was technically our base. We were watching this 350 level today. If you step it down on time frames, you can see that 350 is a big level. Um, what concerns me with Tesla is this type of continuation candle here. Like, see here, you didn't fully test this upper range, and these bases are they're all jaggedy pretty much. So this wasn't technically a fail. This was just a suppression for a bigger type of move, if that makes sense. So when you have this type of like this, I see it as a compression candle is all it is. I mean, my curiosity is this a lot faster to see this 3.8? Like, we need to see it within the next 2 days. That's before Friday, technically. Like, I really, really, really want to see this 386 because with that being a compression candle and this being, it's these types of wicks, like, it's so. I would have to show you a reference as to another chart, but these types of wicks with this little body right here always get retested. But this actual supply break does not have to get. It's more of it's something that I've learned to see. Um, so what I'm saying about that, like, I want to see this candle right here, this monthly candle, push to this imbalance, the 386 level, 380, 390. And then for the month of September, I want to see this come back down. Now, does it always have to hit this base? No. I mean, but if it did, it's a huge drop. There's also a monthly imbalance at this zone here as well. So 317 to 308. Um, as you know, 308 and 317 were a big part of the cycle that we were in the consolidation range. Um, it's going to depend on the next few days on how fast we get up to this. Like, if we get this, then yes, I am very bearish for the month of September. And if it just kind of, gets up here to say 360, which is a big support resistance level, then it could just be a minor fall for the month of September. I mean, it's still a fall in my opinion. And I mean, there's multiple things. It's really just going to depend on this monthly candle alone. So, I can go ahead and look at that. And overall, this is just a great looking setup. I mean, you can see every level that it's just the breakout, rejections, the comeback, the acceptance, and now you have continuation. So yeah, I would like to personally, I wouldn't mind a 360 open on Tesla tomorrow. If we can push off 360, I think we can get to 370 by end of day pretty quick. Um, maybe give a little consolidation. Maybe Nvidia earnings comes in. Maybe it's bullish. Maybe we finally get to the 386. That's my expectancy. Okay, so let's check into Oracle. So as of now, this has remained bullish. This just it very much well looks like an overextension. So these little half J shape looks are usually signs of an overextension. It's I've always loved seeing these on any type of chart. Tesla's one of the biggest ones. Um, so what this is from right here to where it peaked at out of this channel is just you creating your actual four wave. So this was the three with the overextension. Now we are just in this four wave, which is just a channel pretty much. I mean, yes, it does look pretty disgusting. I get that. like it does. But overall, I do believe this is a very bullish setup. So yeah, it does look like it's broke down, but it hasn't necessarily broke without a retest. So this is that candle I was referring to with Tesla. This will eventually get some type of a retest. So this right here, it's you can see the compression here, and then you had the violent move, right? Same thing as with Tesla, what's happening now. It's just on the inversion. Um, but yeah, I do. If Nvidia earnings is good, then I do believe we could get back up here to this 248. Um, we'll watch to see how it reacts there because, like I said, these typically do reject. It just depends if it clears that or not. If it clears 248.62, then it's very well bullish. We'll just have to see what happens tomorrow on this one, though. But as of now, it's holding a very good demand level. Uh, Nothing has proven in it or different until it starts to lose like 231, and that would be on a daily time frame. Um, so let's go over Nvidia. Guys, this setup, man, I love it. I really do love it. I was on the 23-hour on these. Oh, actually, if we look at that, it'd probably be better because it's showing an actual breakout as of now. Um, and with the after hours price, it is showing a breakout. 180, 189. This would be for the daily. I do expect a gap up on Nvidia tomorrow. I'd like for this to start rolling pretty good before the actual earnings release. Make people think it's going to come down. Just from seeing too much pressure in the day tomorrow, that's kind of what I want to see. Like honestly, uh, by earnings, I do expect 191. This is a very nice looking setup. Um, so if we go, I think it was the 6 month, no, 12 month. One of these time frame. Work with me. Hold on. No, 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 no. 2 month. That's not it. Goodness, sorry guys. Yeah, I can't find what I was looking for, but I can show you this. So, Nvidia, as of here, a fifth wave I've always seen go to the 2618 with Nvidia. Um, Let me show you this real fast. So, being that we are in this fifth wave, there's usually, if you look at it from like a, so right here, so here, see this third wave right here? So your third and fifth wave are your most impulsive waves, correct? So right here, you have a 3. And if you notice, here's your B inside of this. That's how you get your extension on your 3. I did call this out back in 2024, right around right here. When we started correcting, I seen this pattern, and I did call it out that it was going to go up here. Well, now I am seeing the same thing again. I do expect us to start finishing off another sequence inside of a fifth leg. Um, Now, is it a macro 3? Possibly. Like the bigger time frame. Like, is this just a 1? This is a 2. Now you're in the 3. But it's actually it's a very tricky cycle. Sorry, I'm off screen here, guys. But overall, so if we did do the extension, so if say if you looked at this from a fifth, pulling from here to here, you get that same size extension. It's put you right around 249. Okay, 250. Yeah, 250.27. So let me show you something. This is where it gets very interesting. So remember that number, 250.27. Now, if you take a measurement from here to 250.27, it's 37%. And you can't really see it very well, but it comes out to 37%. So this is the fun part about it. If you go over to NVDX, which we did buy today, and you go to the 3 month, let me go make sure I'm not getting this wrong again. It's the 6 month. Okay, if you go to the 6 month candles, this is a consolidation range with, as I said, this wasn't nearly the compression candle. This was just a delayed candle. Sorry about the glow on the screen, guys. So we are above breakout. This does not have to retest within the next 4 months because this is a 6 months candle. This can go as high as it wants in the next 4 months. After the 4 months is over with, then this will come back down to 1460. So that's not good. But here, coming back, let me finish this off first. Coming back to the 37% that we was expecting on NVIDIA. So if you do a fib pull from top of this candle down here, you get 32.72. Okay, so from this level to 32.72 is about 74-75%. NVDX is pretty much double the amount, like on price equivalency, like the percentage wise. So if it's 74% here, correct? What's half of 74? 37. So this is the reasoning that I truly believe NVIDIA gets to 250 and NVDX gets to 32.72. Now, if you want to own shares in NVDX, you will have a better gain, roughly 74%. I do expect this to hit within the next 4 months, and after that, we will probably be entering a very, very large short. I mean, we'll see what happens, but that's just that's just my theory on what's going on here. Yeah. I may make these videos about 15 minutes long. That way they don't take too long to update. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short, and then I will continue on to the next one.